All right. Let's see here. I'm alive. I'm alive. Hey, what's up? It's Artsy Intuitive. I thought I would come on here. I have some messages on my table. Man, is it still Mercury retrograde? Took me like 20 minutes to get on here. Finally, I'm on here. Okay. So, some messages on my table. We'll get into some more messages. I thought I would stay inside and stay cool because where I'm at, it is 112 degrees outside. Okay? 112 degrees. So, all right. Let's get into the messages I have here. Okay, straight away, right? First card that came out is the Diamond Tiger of the Black Moon. Second chances bring success. So having another chance at something, having another go. Okay, that's energy. And also I noticed on the table there's a lot of sevens. And then I think yesterday I got a lot of sevens. There's a lot of sevens. There's also 37, if that's significant too, but lots of sevens and threes, but mainly sevens. So second chances bring success. All right. So another message here, which is really beautiful, all of this. And I hope you can hear me. I think I have my mic plugged in, so it should be good. All right. All of these cards, if you pay attention to how they all look, all right? See how they're all very straightforward. Their face, just in your face, straightforward, honesty. Okay, this is honesty. This is the fairy card. This is my galactic, I don't know what it's called, but it's a galactic card. And this is the Rebels deck. And this one is, what does it say? Big bold vision with the crystal encoders and honesty. See how they're all facing their face totally forward. So I feel like this is facing forward, going forward, moving forward, and also it's very straightforward. So something's very straightforward. All right, so that's the message I feel for these three cards. And this has been on my table as well. Courage. So all of these cards, see how they're all facing forward, looking forward, and going forward. Just, yeah. I thought that was interesting. A blessing of honesty, authenticity, and being your true self. And this is the path of the divine warrior. This is divine destiny here. She's wielding her tools. And in each other, we find ourselves. In each other, we find ourselves. So, blessing of honesty, knowing that we have this big, bold vision, all right, in this nowness, in this present moment, continue to have that big, bold vision. And this is also for the Twin Flame Collective. Okay. So let's do it. Twin Flames came out. There's that tiger. All right. There's a tiger coming out twice, a couple times. Let's see. Yeah, because there's some type of big cat in here as well. Tigers. The tigers could be significant. Courage is definitely here within yourself, that courage. So twin flames, I'll read this into that a second. Let me get into the messages here. So what I found was interesting is the shadow self came out in kind of like in reverse, and I'll explain it in a second. And illuminating the shadow, focus on a solution. So here it is, upright. Focus on a solution, shadow self. So with Lemuria returns and sacred divinity, there are two paths ahead. So I feel like that's a message too, is of the collective choosing to look at the shadow, to go within, to face those any wounds, you know what I mean? And it's also the energy of, okay, so if we try to ignore this in each other, we will find ourselves. So we will reflect back until we face it. And the healing of the Divine Mother will assist in this. So that is the gift and the treasure in valuing yourself, trying to figure things out. All right. So it's illuminating this shadow. And that is a part of our journal. And it feels like it can be radical, it feels overwhelming at times. But that is your gift. Whatever you're experiencing in that now moment, it's a gift, and it can teach you a lot. Reflections again came out. So what you see in another, and this is also for the divine counterparts especially, what you see in another reflecting back to oneself. Now, what does it say? What you contemplate can actualize. All right? What you contemplate can actualize. And also having that big, bold vision for your future, your lineage, having that big, bold vision and visioning it and putting it in your consciousness and having that. Okay, so that is the present. That is the gift, is to experience whatever is and love it anyways and love yourself more. I think it was Matt Kahn who said, love yourself more, not less. All right, so I always remember that, just stuck out to me. So this is your sacred divinity, which is your divine destiny. And we are reflections within each other. So in each other, we do find ourselves. Let's see the cards. Sacred destiny, divine destiny. Okay. That is, wait for a second. And then we have receptivity. Allow yourself to receive and allow yourself to give. And so see how this hummingbird's coming in and coming to give her a little package, a present. Okay, so being receptive to receive your blessings. Farewell to the moon. Appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycle. So appreciate those moments. You know, appreciating whatever is in that moment. That is the gift. And it can bring you so much clarity and whatever needs to come. So don't be, I guess the message too is, don't be so hard on yourself, some compassion, love, right? So another message, we've got Aries, the radical, with flow and passion. So what I see is active harmonization into your passion. And if you're an Aries or fire sign too, it could be very enlivening, just say that. So going with the flow, harmonizing, yet being active in that flow with your passions. What gets you like excited? What gets you passionate? And so that's a little side message from the Astro deck. Okay, so with the Twin Flames card, we have soul partner, eternal connection, which is a 7. Like I said, 7s are dominant in the reading so far, with awaiting results. All right, so this is awaiting, it's like your crop, what you are going to create and manifest. So see how she's looking out and she's awaiting something. So yeah. And then we have, with the Divine Masculine card, we have, I'm going to make this right. I'm going to make this right from the Divine Masculine, awaiting results. There's a period of like, what's that word? I had it and I lost it. Incubation. Thank you. Incubation. All right. There's like an incubation period, waiting results, and I'm going to make this right. All right. Let's see. We're going to just see what's next. Oh, okay. So I'm going to put this card here. We're going to read into this. And this is, let's see, 37, which is a 10, which is about completion of a cycle. All right. 37. Second chances bring success. Your soul is on the diamond path of spiritual growth. You may feel pressured by life at times, but at a higher level, those challenges are helping you realize your true strength of character. You have the personal will, strength, and physical power that you need for success, no matter what has happened in the past. You are developing the spirit, passion, and vitality to fight like a tigress defending her cubs. Believe in yourself. There is great dignity and strength in your heart. Do not judge anything or anyone, including yourself, and what you believe is possible based on the past. Reclaim and redirect your energy according to what matters to you most. You are stronger than you realize. The return of strength after a challenge, second chances for success, and a brilliant intuition or insight that ends a long-lasting cycle of repeated struggle are indicated. Oh, this is great. And I just said 10, right? Ending a difficult period or a long drawn-out cycle. So that just confirms that. A prophecy is given for empowered leadership, spiritual attainment, and success after previous failure, which leads to an irreversible and positive outcome. The struggles of your past were needed in order to grow, which I feel like goes to that card that we had earlier about this shadow. So, yet now, having fulfilled their spiritual usefulness, they are no longer required. If you continue to interpret your life experiences through the filter of old beliefs and past happenings, you will lose the truth of what is taking place at a deeper level. You're being reformed, renewed, reborn into a stronger, clearer, truer vision of yourself. Oh, I said vision, I said version. But I like both. That's cool. Vision and version of yourself. The past was needed to get you here, but it is no longer to be seen as something that defines you. In astrology, the black moon refers to the unusual event of a second new moon in a month. As a sacred symbol in the language of the soul, the black moon, an emerging insight, which you have a glimpse but not fully grasp, or a situation that almost desire but didn't quite make the full journey from wish to reality. The insight or opportunity will arise again in your psyche to either reveal or ground fully this time around. The insight. There's a road called Insight Avenue. That's by my job. So that's another confirmation. Insights that you receive, that you will receive insights. All right. So diamond wisdom is fulfillment and is absolute. So with another chance, your breakthrough will be irreversible, diamond-like in nature, unable to be changed back into the state from which it has evolved. Oh yeah. So it's like you've already done that. It is there. It is irreversible. It's okay. Keep going. Tiger medicine. We talked about the tiger. Indicates a vibrant physical strength, vitality, and health. If you have been lacking in this, you're guided to tune into your cycles of rest. I just had a nice little nap before I came on here. Okay, so take the necessary rest and whatever you need for yourself, okay? While shifting your self-talk, instead, begin to speak to yourself and others of your vitality, radiance, and power. Use your mind as an ally, consciously, intentionally, and with an understanding of its powerful effect. The mind dominating and ignoring the wisdom of the body. This is about recognizing and applying the mind power to nourish and infuse your being through positive psychology. The tiger medicine comes to you at a time when your engagement in the world is becoming more pronounced. Your influence is increasing, even whilst you may feel that you are being called into your spiritual path deeper, and perhaps even with more solitude for a time. The divine beauty, dignity, strength, and presence of your spiritual light is shining through, not only in your own soul and life, but is beginning to touch the souls and lives of others too. Tiger medicine evokes a sensual hunger for life and experience. When you bring your spiritual light into all of your worldly adventures, you will become able to create uplifting outcomes of grace that would otherwise not be possible. Tiger reminds us to have courage in the face of any challenge, any threat or danger, and to align with the truth of the divine as our deepest ally, our greatest advocate, and our wisest advisor. From that secure inner spiritual foundation, we can leap with ferocious compassion, conquering any adversary to do what needs to be done in the world. So I call upon the Divine Mother's gift of tiger medicine for my body, mind, and soul through unconditional love, divine mercy, and ancient wisdom. I honor the empowerment of strength, vitality, courage, and truth. I invite this energy to flow within my body, mind, and soul through divine grace, that I may be ready for the path ahead, freed from the past with compassion, and blessed in this moment with the joy of simply being alive. Oh my gosh, and I just said that when I started. I said, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. So, okay, through divine love and my own free will, so be it. Okay, so that's the Earth Warriors Oracle. Beautiful, beautiful deck. Love it. Okay, let's leave that up there and let's get some other messages. All right. So thank you for joining me. If you just joined in, let's show this again because that's awesome. So the twin flame card came out from that deck. Okay, let's get. I'm gonna tune in. A little bit more of like you can see the cards if you want. Some people want to see the cards, some people don't care. Like, okay. Yeah, your divine destiny, secret. Your secret divine destiny. You may have felt like it's such a secret, and it's like deep down, your soul tribe is out there. We see you, I see people. I'm like, you're on your divine destiny, aren't you? I can see that. We're going to tap into the energy of the divine counterparts. Get a quick check-in. The overall energy for the divine counterparts that I'm reading for. Woo, wow, yeah, 10 again. So we've got flow, release, and flow, release, and flow. Flow with the Aries, that radical energy, like radical change, radical shifting within the collective. So the Death card, 2 major arcanas for the collective of twin flames. So that's pretty awesome. Releasing what is no longer needed anymore, the past stories, even with your own divine counterpart, like just letting it go so that we can move to this and move to a next new chapter here with flow. Okay. So that's overall energy. Let me see what the message is. And also tapping into, I feel like, yeah, there's more of a flow, like letting go and flowing. Okay, letting go and flowing. That's the energy of the collective. Like, you know what? We're letting go and we're gonna flow with this connection and see where it leads us and let the divine take us there. So let's see, divine masculine overall energy. I'm gonna put divine masculine like over here. The Empress, nurture, seek the truth. 37. So what is up with the 37, which is a 10, 10, 10 completion, and also it's like the ending of cycles and new beginnings. 37 kept coming out, and then 7s. So the Empress, nurturing and seeking the truth. So the divine masculine overall energy is seeking the truth, like opening. It's like peeping through, like, what is going on beyond? I want to know more. I want to know more about this spirituality, this mystical journey that I'm on. What are twin flames? Like, they're the inquisitive nature of just discovery, and also their feminine energy within. So tapping into their feminine energy of nurture, receiving, allowing, flowing. Beautiful. And 37 came out again. It says confirmation. That must be, yeah, the 10. Coming to the end of an old cycle. So divine feminine, what's the energy of the divine feminine? Overall energy of the divine feminine. Yeah, getting over that like sadness, isolation. All right, what else? Another 3, because they both have opportunity beckons, crown chakra. Look at this. Okay, we have 3737. So that might be a good number to look up, 3737, the meaning behind that, because it keeps coming up for a reason, So divine masculine, overall energy, divine feminine. I feel like, so divine feminine is using their sadness, any pain from the past to ignite them, push them forward. See how they're like leaping out towards the crown chakra? So divine feminine is this taking the opportunity to use, and it's turning your pain into power, to empowerment. So that's the divine feminine. Yeah. Sadness and isolation, crown chakra, going towards their spiritual journey. So whenever they catch themselves, this happens. And I'm a divine feminine from experience. I had this last week with the eclipse energy, just feelings of just, oh my gosh, emotions all over the place. Okay. And I really allowed myself to be in that space, right? Allowing and trusting. Okay. Trusting that it's going to lead me back to source. So, I have the necessary tools and I try to use them as much as I can. Opportunity. Here's opportunity to not ignore also the shadows. Okay. Divine feminine and divine masculine, to look within, go back, return to self, meditate, observe, and then it releases, see? And then there's more light that's infused. So as you release any pain, heartache, that separation feeling from your divine counterpart, it's releasing all that old sticky stuff. And then the light can fill in all those spots even a little bit deeper, a little bit more like the spiritual process can be, like there's those funny memes. I know you've seen them, like the spiritual awakening, la la la, and really what it's like is like, oh, there's just so many variables, so many things that's involved. So really beautiful energy. They're both transforming and they're both going with the flow, releasing, flowing, releasing, flowing. That's kind of like the energy. That's the energy I'm feeling. It's like release, flow, release a little bit more, dig deeper, and then flow back again. And that's beautiful. Masculines really appreciating the feminine. And not only that, they're experiencing that in their own world. They want to seek the truth. They want to see more of the truth. They want to know what's going on. What's going on out here. And I'm not talking about the physical world, but their internal world, looking within their own mind. They're taking a look at, like the ego, and they want to seek the truth. So they look towards the feminine as a guide for sure. I feel a lot of us know that. Okay. So divine feminines, releasing any old wounds and sadness and all that. Now, I looked over here. Remember, this is on the top. Trust, have faith. The Fool, taking a leap of faith. Underneath is the Emperor. So now we have the Emperor and the Empress out. Feminine, masculine. Being guided to take a leap of faith. Flowing, trusting that they are supported. That they have the courage, that they have vitality and perseverance to keep going, to move forward. That was the main energy of the reading when I first started, was moving forward, having what's it called? Just focused vision, very focused, like looking forward. And then we've got wish fulfillment here. A lot of major energies within the Twin Flame Collective. I'm going to put this in the middle. Okay, I'm not going to worry about what you guys are seeing. I'm just going to keep going. I'm in the flow. All right, so Divine Masculine, heart space, please. What's the Divine Masculine's heart space? He wants to strengthen this bond between his Divine Feminine and himself. And so also by the divine masculine embodying feminine qualities such as nurturing, caring for others, allowing, tapping into their intuition more, their spiritual gifts. They're in their heart, they're strengthening this bond with their feminine. And there she is in this light, the lighthouse, the light at the end of the tunnel. The masculines are seeing their feminine and they're strengthening this bond. The number one, they are one ultimately, because there is no true separation. Wow, I think I'm just leaving. That says a lot. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. There's the lovers, love. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so they, in their heart, they know that this connection is not going anywhere. It's not something that you can force and change and like, oh, go away. Okay, it is there. And they want to strengthen that from within themselves by connecting with their own feminine energy. And they may not even realize this or not. They may not even realize this actually. It's part of their own soul growth. So divine feminine, what is in your heart space? What is in the divine feminine's heart space? Okay. Yeah, just breathe, connecting. So for, let's see, 7:47. Yeah, daydreams and decisions. So divine feminines in their heart, they know this is not an illusion. Okay, so I feel like sometimes the feminines also can struggle with like, is this for real? Am I losing my mind here? You know, with all the synchronicities, signs that we can be inundated. Look at 8 of Wands just came out. Signs everywhere, just like all the time, you know? So having to really embrace it. Look at the World card. Embrace it, that yes, you guys are coming together in all good divine timing, that you already are. This love is, man, you just can't make this up. After a while, the feminines are really like going towards there's, it's almost like another layer. This is like another layer. It's a deeper layer to this connection that the feminines are like, all right, let's do this. We're just going to dig deeper. Okay. And I'm going to connect to my higher self. I'm going to connect to this, to spirit. I'm connect to this connection. Just breathe. I'm going to just breathe and I'm going to center myself, you know, get past any illusions that I feel like that I'm not seeing, or what's a daydream and what's a decision. Like, this is like seeing beyond illusions and choices. And what choices do I have? And within their heart, they're just breathe. Okay. The feminines are like, just breathe. All right. Because look at this. Really quick, fast communication. It's like they know their masculine is about to say something, or they want to say something, or something's about to move forward really quickly. And they feel that the masculines really are being guided by their higher selves with the lead card. And it's so much like the infinity symbol sign. It's like when one of the counterparts works on something, then it helps the other one to do the same, and it mirrors back and forth. Yeah. So embracing this connection and just going for it wherever it may lead them. So just keep moving forward, having very focused vision, finding balance and confronting those things within that are challenging. The beliefs that we hold on to that may be limiting ourselves, any blockages that we didn't see before. It's like another layer of the onion being peeled back and like, okay, what is the truth in this? A blessing of honesty, being real with each other, communication. So finding balance, confronting with the moon here. And we're in that eclipse energy, right? We had the Ring of Fire, and then we had another, I think we had the lunar eclipse. So this is going to bring clarity, though, clarity of belief and just clarity overall, which is great to have some clarity. It's just like, okay, let's go forward. So that is the energy of, I would say, of this whole reading since I started is moving forward, very focused vision, laser focused vision on moving forward, knowing that you are supported, knowing that you are on your own spiritual journey, wherever your divine counterpart is, whatever they're doing, you're moving forward. All right. So believe and succeed and have that. It's just very, very like the pathway is straight and narrow. It's like getting out of feeling stuck and helpless and hopeless into this energy. Okay. Can you feel the difference? All right. But see how he's looking at the light? He's focused on this light. So getting out of this victim mode, which is, the ego's little game, all right? And saying, you know what? No, I'm taking responsibility for my choices, for my life, and I am not helpless. I'm not hopeless. I am manifesting. I am creating, co-creating with the universe, with the divine, and we're merging these energies together, the divine masculine, divine feminine, and we're co-creating, and we will look at all this wand energy too. We will take the lead through challenging times and take that pathway. And see, I love this card because she's totally, see how she's connected to to spirit, and then her arms are wide open, and then the pathway is open. Beautiful. Okay, I think we'll leave it at that. It's beautiful. And yeah, we go through this. Okay, look at the tower. Okay, the tower came out. Death card. Not death card. I'm sorry. Justice, making things right, and tower. That's the major energies. Feeling alone. So part of the process of is feeling that separation. Okay, the agony, and just like it's painful. All right, but through the pain will come empowerment, peace, knowing that everything you have is already within you, the love, peace, and everything. It's already there. So just go within, okay? And look inside, all right? So there's energy of justice here. Quick, abundant, just powerful, groundbreaking. I can't even say it because I got the tower in my hand. So it's like, just like, it's a rebuilding. Thank you. Rebuild, detach, repeal, and it's that wounded warrior. So through this journey, we've learned many things. Rest and reconsider. It's like going within. Let me take a breather right now. Let me take a breather and connect to my isness, my nowness. It's already there. Just breathe. Okay. Should we, let's see, which cards should we use next? Let's see. What am I feeling? How about some angel messages? Let's use these ones. Thank you for joining me. Angels, angelics, please bring through messages for the collective. Whoever's watching this message, thank you. Spiritual gifts. Open your heart and receive your spiritual gifts. Open your heart. Listen to your heart. That is good for you. Okay. I can't see. Am I still going? Did it freeze? Love and light shining. Hi. I don't know if it froze. It looked like it froze. Come on. Okay, I'm going to keep going. We've got spiritual gifts. Thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents. So those hands, okay, heart, hands and heart. Okay, great. Channeling that beautiful light through your hands. So you definitely have healing hands. Okay, that's And then the third eye is highlighted. So yeah, visions. Maybe be receiving more pictures, visions, insights. Open your heart. Thank you, Chamuel, for removing the barriers around my heart. Right? Look at all that beautiful light coming through. Any other messages? Man, it's like he's looking straight. Sometimes these pictures, man, these cards, they're like talking to me. Okay. It's like, yeah, I'm here for you, okay? That's what I got. Loved one in heaven. So your loved ones in heaven are looking after you, all right, assisting you, especially in this great time that we are in of awakening on this earth, okay? So thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time and shining your light and helping us. Yeah, support. Wow. Spiritual support, spiritual abundance. Dear angels, I allow you to support me as I grow to become more spiritually aware. So you've got three. You've got three beautiful angels there. And see how she's like centering herself. Okay, spiritual support. So you've got spiritual support. Tons of spiritual support. Loved ones in heaven, spiritual support, and then spiritual abundance. Look at all this. She's like, here, take it. Take your spiritual abundance, your spiritual blessings, and here you go. You know, just very, this beautiful white light coming through. Listen to your heart. Yeah. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance and helping me with my spiritual gifts and connecting me to my inner voice. So yeah, I feel like, okay, so I'm getting vision, definitely clairvoyance and clairaudience. So pay attention to, like, yeah, if you're hearing, if there's songs that you're hearing, or clairaudience, you know, pay attention to those main two, your hearing and your vision. Thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice. And we got also clear your vibes. Thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. Okay, so that was that. Let me see what other cards want to come out. Let's see. I don't know what. Okay. I just started singing. Like, isn't that the wedding song? Dun, 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 dun. Well, we are in June, July. A lot of weddings happen, and white dresses. Okay. It also could be definitely a sign for unions and reunions. Okay. Any other messages? Angels, ancestors, spiritual guides. Thank you. Angel Michael, yeah. Trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Yes. Metatron and Archangel Michael. Okay. All right. So here, what else? What other messages? Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. That rose. Oh, you know, I was burning some rose incense the other day. Very nice to have, just to bring in that sacred, divine, feminine energy. Share your gifts with grace, your spiritual gifts. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you now. Woo-woo. Thank you for joining me today. It is 4 and it's very hot outside. I could just stay inside and do reading. Infinitely, eternally, forevermore. Yes. I get excited when I see Archangel Michael card come out. Some other messages? Saint Germain karma releasing. Yeah, that message of the 10 of closing old chapters and cycles, karmic cycles, completing. Move beyond drama, create your own path, and make room for good energy. Yes. Okay, so that's why we got the this card earlier, the shadow self. So when we clear, okay, and we address our shadow self and the ego, and we clear some things out, we allow light to come through. All right, those codes to come through and light to enter our field, our body, our consciousness, and we're making room for good energy. Okay, so this is great. We've got experiencing grace, karma releasing, trusting heaven, trusting the infinite. Kali Ma, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Reminds me of this card right here that we got. Those wings, outstretched wings, like stretch your wings out, okay? Be you. Be you. Face any fears. Wow. I'm just speechless. Because I have Archangel Michael and then the karma. And then Kali Ma shows up with facing our fears, our deepest fears, the shadow self. So it's like this lightning coming through the consciousness and the ego and breaking that down. Ego, and then we come in with Kuan Yin. I love it. I love it. Yes, with compassion. So it's like powerful spiritual change. And it could be very like discombobulation is what I'm getting. Discombobulation. But then after it's like all of the dust settles, we have Kuan Yin with compassion, energy, compassionate, loving, caring, grace to like kind of like sprinkle some like some fairy magical dust on you to just like fill it up with good stuff. Okay. So choose to be love, because that is what you are. Choose to be love and do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. Okay. So as you face your fears too, you're an example for others, right? We're all helping each other. And when you do this and when you face a fear, you do something, then you're encouraging others to do the same, right? Okay. So, and then we got Green Tara and we have Serena's Life Force. There's definitely also sexual like energy, okay, with the twin flames. I'm just gonna say that. Like sacred and I'm talking about sacred sexuality, like just pure, sacred, high vibrational energy. And it's okay. Express your driving passion, and sensual and sexual powers are increased. Okay. With Supreme Protection, Green Tara, you're protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. All right. Beautiful. Thank you. All right. Let's see. This one away. Okay. Let's see. Fairies. Lemuria. Lemuria. Okay. Let's get a Lemuria card. All right. So Lemuria. Let's get some Lemuria cards. Because we did get this one earlier. Lemuria Returns, which is part of Divine Destiny. The energy of the sacred Divine Mother being restored on this planet. Root chakra, ground and center. I feel like there's not a lot of words for that because it's grounding and centering to really just, there we go. Radical expansion. What? We got that earlier with the Aries, radical expansion and flowing with that radical expansion within yourself. And Starseer. And I love this card. She's assisting him go up the stairs, which is like, you know, which is ascension, like awakening. And this big star, see how he's, I don't know if you can see it. He's climbing the stairs and she's watching our galactic. Look how beautiful the artwork. Okay, can I just appreciate the art? It's just amazing. Starseer with radical expansion. Yeah. Okay, so I see why the root chakra is here, ground and center, because we're radically expanding our consciousness and quickly and getting assistance from our star family. That is important to ground in that energy. Okay. Yeah. Radical expansion. Ooh, and see, she's got this beautiful dragon here. And out of her heart is this energy coming through. Could just stare at this art. Okay. Oh, I love these cards. They're just amazing. Okay, let's see if I can find it. Thank you for being patient with me. Here it is. So here's the book. It goes with it. Okay, I want to read this radical expansion. What's going on? Living and loving at full capacity, being unapologetically you. Self-expression. Okay, there's that honesty. Having a voice, taking up space, expansion, empowerment, owning your true power, being visible in the world, having fun with your magnificence, letting go of judgment, creative exploration, radical ways of being. What would it be like to live, love, and feel at full capacity? Do you imagine what it would be like? This card is about being truly and unapologetically you. The gifts you think are too bold for this world, too bold. So now I gotta go back. If I can find this card. Because it all links up and together. Big, bold vision. Okay, this big, bold vision. Being honest, being your authentic self. Okay. The gifts you think are too bold for this world and those heartfelt experiences you believe you should hold back on might just light someone up. The physical self-expression that you dulled down so you fit in and those dreams that seem too vast could be precisely what the world is waiting for. Do you feel that you have the right to take up space? Our auras can expand manifold, but we often choose to keep them tight to our bodies, maybe for safety. But what is this construct in which we have imprisoned ourselves? Where does this subtle or not so subtle shame come from? Why not dance our most beautiful dance, dress in a way that makes us feel magnificent, and sing so our voices are heard? Consider the paradigm of our judgment in others can help us expand into authentic expression. Because look at, in each other we find ourselves. Look at all the beautiful faces and variety and just like the rainbow tribe, which is beautiful, okay? So we may not be aware of the thoughts that were imprinted in us from a young age, though through our parents, teachers, society, and the media, okay? Separation and limitation begin with your beliefs around what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. This is a powerful message. Like, okay, this is like, okay. I can't say. Connection and possibility come through owning your power and embracing your responsibility to be more visible in the world. To not shy away from life. It is time for radical ways of being and thinking, and you can start by granting yourself is essential for power to shift back to individuals and communities outside of prescribed normality. It is time to unleash your inner rainbow dragon, the inner rainbow dragon, and let unapologetically claim your heart-based empowerment and radiantly unconventional gifts and to have fun with it. And this card of the Lemurian card says community as well. So there's a lot of cards. They all, if you watch it from the beginning, if you can go back and replay this video if you missed the beginning, it all goes together. So it is time for expansion. You can be as big as your energy wants to be. Stop and consider anything that is holding you back. This card is the permission slip that allows you to let go of limiting stories and take up all the space that you need. Have fun unleashing who you are. As bold and radical as some of your ideas or offerings might be, who is to say they are not what the world is waiting for, what the world wants? Take note of any judgment of authentic expression towards yourself or others. Be mindful that creatively exploring unrefined expression may be what is needed right now. Oh my gosh, this is like a strong message. Remember to center yourself in your heart and be the masterpiece your soul always wanted you to be. This big, bold vision. All right. I got to show these cards again because it's just straight up amazing. The way they all look. Look at this. Was there another one? See how they're all facing forward? Big, bold vision. They're focused. They're facing forward. Very open, authentic, being themselves. Okay? Being themselves. Facing forward. Unapologetically themselves. Big, bold vision. And this. And their own authentic expression. That is what the world needs right now. And yeah, that card said everything. Okay. The Star Seer. It makes sense why we have like the root chakra is here, because this is grounding the energies. So this is physicalizing that expression. Like right now, I'm expressing these messages, expressing myself. However, okay, quirky or funny or whatever I am expressing right now. So, Star Seer. Here we go. Get these beautiful cards. Star Seer. Listen to your intuition. Trust your holistic journey. Dreams finding their way into being, into physicality. The bigger picture, aligned outcome than expected, clarity of the greater path. Have you ever headed toward a specific destination, but instead of it being where you ended up, the journey was the catalyst for getting you where you were meant to go? Have you ever felt the universe was conspiring against you and nothing seemed to be working out as planned, but then everything came together in a way that was so perfect? Oh my gosh. Yes, I have. This card is about the journey not going as planned, but the outcome being better than you thought possible. When we set our dreams and intentions, internal or external shifts may need to occur before we start to see results. Outdated doors may need to close. Ideas that are holding you back may need to transform. Life's winding roads may make it seem as though you're off the path, despite how right your decisions may feel. Trust and know that your higher self may have bigger plans for you. This big, bold vision. There might be some adventures on the way or not. The road you take depends on how ready you are and the distance between your current life and the one you are dreaming into being. This card depicts intuition as a goddess. She is lifting you out of the clouds of confusion and mind noise and showing you the clear way forward. Forward. I can't say that enough. It's just the message of like face forward. Like okay, let me keep going. She is your higher self and can see your great potential. Trust your instincts and have faith in your dream. You are already on your way. Keep believing in yourself. Trust in the dreams enough to let the serendipities unfold. Let go enough to allow space for unexpected opportunities. Even when the route is not as direct as you imagined, listen to your intuition and know you have got this. You've got this, okay? Love you. Let's see. Let me pick one of my cards. You can't make this stuff up good. Choose your own adventure. The path. So they're climbing up the stairs. The synchronicities are so cool. The stairs, and see how there's like a stair right here, and they're climbing up, and he's climbing up it. Choose your own adventure. Okay, Lemuria. Third eye chakra, throat chakra. Yeah, you see it, you know it, so speak it. Higher heart chakra, evolution. We are evolving. You know, the DNA strands. We are evolving. Yeah. So we've got ecstatic bliss. Whew. So third eye perspective. All right. And throat chakra, express your truth. Express your truth and see it clearly. Some more clarity is coming through. And then tap into that higher heart chakra, which is your heart, and then there's your higher chakra right above it. Wow. Ecstatic bliss. Would you like some ecstatic bliss, please? Yes. Look at this card. Oh, this is probably the top 5, one of my top favorite decks. So beautiful. So tapping into that. When we talked a lot of this, that last couple messages was talking a lot about expressing, honesty, authenticity, choosing your own adventure, going for it, not holding yourself back. We are evolving. Okay. Thank you, Lemurian energies. That was beautiful. Throat chakra. So that's a throat chakra card. Okay. So that was the main energy. I read that earlier. So you can watch the replay if you want to get the full message. Just for fun. I haven't used this deck in a while. Let's get a message from here. This is my Buddha deck. Stand firm to cut through tension, doubt, and fear. And we did get Kali Ma, and this is the same Kali Ma, just a different deck. Kali Ma, very beautiful as well. So cutting through any doubts, insecurities, fears, which is that of the shadow self, okay? And it's breaking it down, it's breaking it all down, all right? So going through that, you got this, okay? You got it. It's at the bottom. Wow, another Kali card. With Vishnu, God preserver of the celestial realm, the life force within us is the same power that created the universe. Wow. So we got 2 Kali trauma cards. Goddess of time, conquer ignorance and delusion through helping others. So helping others in your life, and or just, you know, just even smiling to a stranger on the street. Like, our light is so powerful. It doesn't really take much. You know what I mean? So there's a lot about standing firm, and cutting through any fears, tension, doubt, and fear. Conquer ignorance and delusion through helping others. So that's that. Rise to a bird in flight to connect to the divine. Definitely. Oh, I love birds. Definitely love birds. Connect to spirit really easily. Intense practice yields great results. So practice whatever we practice. So just being in the present moment, meditation. Giving creates a flow of health and love. The path of the intellect can yield a long life. So those are those cards. All right. Let's see. Let's get some of these. And then I think, yeah, it's an hour, so I think I'll do a couple of these and then I'll close the reading. Inspiration. Fire. Let's inspire each other. Oh, yeah. The light is getting stronger and stronger. There you go. Inspiration. Let's inspire each other. All right. Let's inspire each other. What inspires you? Emotion. Maybe, yeah, emotion can, energy in motion. An emotion can inspire you. Somebody having a very authentic emotion expressed can inspire you. Somebody sharing their feelings, really opening up your heart. I mean, that usually that's all it takes to really soften somebody's heart, is to see from like a different point. I don't know, like to see it from their point of view, you know? So having compassion for others, emotion, inspiration, inspired by the love that we share for others and ourselves. And as we grow in our own self-love, we can fully, it's like the Ace of Cups. It's like the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups is how I see self-love. It's like when you have a full cup, when you filled your cup full, the Ace of Cups, you can now share it with the other person who has their cup full, and then you have two full cups that are full. So each person is full on their self-love. Like this is their self-love, say, like right here, okay, in their heart. And it's full. It's at full capacity. And then it's like, okay, so now we can come into this sacred union and we're ready because we filled our own cup. You know what I'm saying? You inspire me. Love light shining. When you leave your comments, it inspires me. Yeah, it brings me joy. It brings me joy for sure. Because I'm like, okay, now the messages are getting out there. And since the beginning I started this channel, to me, it was all about just following my own inspiration and guidance. And if it's only a couple people, to me, it's not about the numbers. It's just doing it and seeing where it takes me. And yeah, it's taking us to joy, love, and hugs. Okay, if I just give you guys a hug, I'll give you a hug. Seriously. I love it. So inspiration, emotion, we've got joy, love. You see the two coming together. Joy, love, and hugs. Now this is the deck that I got in Sedona. An artist there. And also, yeah. Wow. So we also have in this moment, okay. Now, now, in this now moment, we've got forgiveness, compassion, and service, thought, and prayer. So having prayers, thoughts, thinking of others, and forgiving others, forgiving ourselves, showing compassion and service to the world and appreciation. They're like, yes, all of this. So in this now moment, your prayers and thoughts of forgiveness and healing and love and light and planets, yes, service, compassion, appreciation, confirming, yes, okay, yes, it will bring in more peace, all right? It will bring in more peace, it will bring in more grace. Oh, look at her heart and her tummy and little pregnant belly. How beautiful. It will bring peace, grace, and flow, and miracles, and growth as well. I mean, I might as well just read the whole deck. It's coming out like this. So trust. Trust that this is all unfolding in these miracles and this growth. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, let me share this one. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I love it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Do I have the book? Let me see. It's Andreas Enlighten her paintings. Yeah, so she opened up her gallery in 2001 in the high desert community of Stone, Arizona. So I found this beautiful gallery, and I love the artwork. This is the kind of artwork. It reminds me of when I do paintings and art, it's kind of like my style. Of course, like, I'm not really good at drawing like people. I good at people. I like abstract, but yeah, the artwork is just amazing. Like, I have to have this. It's just I love it. Okay. So thank you guys. I'm so glad I can catch you guys on a Sunday. So you're out of the heat. It's very hot. It's about to get a heat wave, possibly to 117 degrees. So I'm stay cool this week. We're back to very powerful, full visions. Keep going forward. Journey, how it is for you. Connecting to your stillness and ask. Wow, look at this. Connecting to your stillness. Oh, it says your connection is unstable. Wow. Whatever, we're just going. Connecting to your stillness and asking. It could be also asking to help you with patience. Okay? Asking to help you with being patient on this journey so that you can reflect and receive the true gifts of being patient. Okay? Infinite gratitude and love. Have a great night. Okay, incredible. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being. Thank you for. Yeah, I just thank you for. I love reading your comments. I love that you put the messages in there, like summary. I love it. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, and thank you for being you. And that's it. Okay. Beautiful day, beautiful day. So, until next time, have a wonderful weekend. Okay? Alright, bye guys. Oh, wait. Light language. Okay, yeah. Oh my goodness. This beautiful energy that was we experienced today. Shumukuna Kriyasetu Kuyama Kriyana Hikokuna Kriyasema Kokokonese Shumakia Sinakia Narapima Kaya Senakia Yesama Kushataya Hoya Mishima Sita. Okay, so what I was seeing is like people holding hands are angels and beings, and they're all holding hands, and they're so. Oh my gosh, there's so much support for the collective right now. I'm really supporting. Oh my gosh, cool. Okay, love you guys.